underneath you see 4 different numbers. So fill in with your pencil, color it in either A, B, C, or D, the number that matches the fish that you count. Come on, let's get going. Don't sit there and look at me. Go ahead.
Color the bubble.
Color it in with your pencil, the little bubble that matches how many fish.
Color the bubble.
Good. All right, do the same thing for the turtles. Count the turtles. Fill in the little circle, A, B, C, or D that matches how many turtles you count. Come on, count them and mark in. Let's go.
Yes, that's right. Okay,
Color it.
count these fish and color in the bubble that matches the
Okay, put it down. Okay, fill it in. Come on, get color it in with your pencil.
Just like that, perfect. Now you're gonna count these turtles and this
Right
is
over here, just count the turtles. Mark as you count. Come on, let's go. Mark, count them right away. Okay, number 3.
You just gotta wait till
You are going to count the swimsuits, count them, and again, find the number. All right, and fill in the number that tells you how many swimsuits there are. Count the swimsuits, and then fill in the A, B, C, or D next to how many swimsuits you count.
And then color the bubble next to the number. How many?
Okay. Good. All right, we're good?
Yep.
Okay, so now listen for number 4. You see the boxes next to all those 10 frames? All right, for this one, there's going to be more than one answer. So listen carefully. It says which number mark all of the answers that do not show 9. So listen, look at me again, look at me. If it doesn't have 9, after you count those counters, and you get a different number than 9, put an X in the box. But if there's 9, leave it blank. Got it? There's going to be a couple of boxes that you're going to put an X in. If it doesn't have 9, put an X in the box. If it doesn't have 9, put an X in the box. Good. Then go to the next 10 frame. If it doesn't have 9, put an X in the box. Put an X in the box. If it's not 9, leave it blank. If it's 9, leave it blank. If it's not 9, not 9. Put an X. Is there 9 here? Okay, there you go. Yeah, because if it doesn't have 9, put an X in it. Go. We'll be putting an X in it more than one, okay? Turn around. When you're done, you think you have all the boxes checked? Or put an X in all those boxes that you didn't have 9, did not have 9, so go ahead and lift and turn and find number 5. It looks like this. It looks like this. Okay. So it says, look at that number. We all know this number here, okay? Go ahead and draw me that many counters to match. Okay, draw me that many counters, please. Okay, if you need help, you have to raise your hand and tell us. So, Brayden, if you need help, you gotta raise your hand. Yeah, you're there. Go ahead and draw counters.
Okay, so draw as many counters as that number.
Draw me a set of counters to match that number. Counters. All right, we're good? Make sure you count as you're drawing them, okay? All right, go to number 6. Look at all the fish. Count them, mark them and count them, and write the number on the line that tells me how many. To yourself, quietly. Count. Write the number. Okay. All right, we're good? Okay, down in this empty space, okay, it says go ahead and draw me a set of 10. Draw me 10 counters. Make sure I can see each one. Right here, buddy. This big space, draw me 10 counters. count as you draw them. And then write that number on the line. Okay, that's good, good. Draw me a set of 10, and then write that number that tells me how many you just did, right? Write that number on the line. Good? Thumbs up if you're ready. Good, got it, 10. Okay, now look at me, watch. Flip it over. You can see a bunch of apples, right? So now I need a red and a yellow crayon. Red and yellow. Red and yellow. Yes. We threw the bathroom. Okay, hurry up, because you're gonna miss out on a lot of stuff here. Yeah. You know, if anything, we'll come back to later.
Yeah.
Where we got from here. Okay, so with these apples, I need you to show me a way to make 10. So, guess what? There's already 10 apples. So, the 10's already there for you. So, I want, no. Flip the whole thing over, Julia. Flip the whole thing over. So, keep down. So you need to start with, it doesn't say what color, but I want you to start with red. So just color a couple of apples red, start with your red, and then color the rest yellow. You decide. It doesn't matter. You're not going to be wrong. Everyone's going to have a different way to do it. You just decide. So start with red, color some red, and then color some yellow. Any way you want to do it. But remember, do all red first, and then all the rest are yellow. You're not like making a pattern. We don't do that, right? You got to keep the colors together so you can see the two parts. Part 1 and part 2. Now it helps as you count these though when you do it, because eventually we are going to write into 2 parts with your pencil. All right? So now in your 10th frame as well, guess what? Those counters have to match your apples. So start with the red crayon again. Color in your counters. Color in your counters with red first to match how many red apples you have. That's part 1. And then part 2 is your yellow. So then color in, continue on with your yellow. Good job, there you go, Eden. And color in the rest of your yellow counters yellow to match how many yellow apples you did.
Good job.
All right, so make your counters match in your 10 frames. Then go ahead and write in your 2 parts. In the first blank is the red, part 1. How many were red? And then part 2, how many are yellow? Wash your hands. Roll your sleeves up, buddy. Hopefully they're not wet. Make sure they're not wet. Roll your sleeves up. Okay, so part 1, write it in with a pencil, is the red. Part 2 is the yellow. I want to make sure everyone gets done with this before we move on. So we're going to wait a second, take our time. You fixed this is full color? Okay, just want to make sure. That's fine. As long as you can tell me. Good job. Here, give me a little help. Sometimes it's a little all right. I want to make sure everybody else is done first. Hold on, let me look. Give me a thumbs up if you wrote in your 2 parts too. You wrote in the 2 parts? Okay. Okay. Let me double check. I'm just walking around, making sure. Because if you don't have all these things done, then I have to take different points off if you don't do something, right? And then I'm looking to see that your red counters match your red apples, your yellow apples match the yellow counters, they all match. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, all right. So take a look at the turtles. Now, go ahead and count how many turtles are there right now. Okay, so you only have how many turtles? 3. Okay, so you need to keep adding more counters until you have a total of 10. So here's the deal, listen, you're starting at 3. These ones are already part of the turtles, right? So this is what you do. 1, 2, 3. Now keep drawing. Keep going. 4. Keep going. Keep counting. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're just drawing counters. 10. So you're not drawing 10 counters, right? You only had to draw a couple of counters. All right, and then it says go ahead and draw counters to show how many turtles there are in all. So again, how many did I want in all? 10. So I should have 10 counters in my 10 frame. Okay guys, so remember, 1, 2, 3, those ones count. I don't want 10 counters all together. Those are already part of it. Okay, one more time. Well, I'm doing it right from the beginning, so hold on. Okay, so one more time, let's double check our work. Okay, so look. These turtles, we're drawing counters to represent the turtles, right? So listen. This is 1, 2, 3. So now you're going to add more counters and keep adding. We're going to keep drawing counters until we get to 10. Ready? Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Here we go. So keep drawing. 4, or point ears. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now how many turtles do we have all together? 10. So drawing counters to match 10. Yeah, just with a pencil, no crayons. So fill up your 10 frame, right? 10 turtles. Yep, exactly. Very good. Okay. Okay. You didn't draw the extra ones.
You have them.
You were supposed to. Okay, guys, if you don't get it, then you don't understand it. That's fine. But I went over it with you twice now. 1, 2, 3. Then keep counting up to 10. You already started right now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, you get it now? So when you go back, guys, if you went back and counted now, all the counters and the turtles, you should have a total of 10, right? All together. Okay. Everyone got that now? I know, that's, sometimes on these tests they add things that maybe we didn't always do together in class. It's a little confusing, isn't it? Okay, go ahead and turn, lift, and find all these shovels. Holy moly, look at all these shovels. All right, so listen. Okay, so again, we're using our red and yellow. So I need good listening because listen, Mrs. Boswell and I cannot tell you what to do for this. We'll help you, but you guys have to fill in the answers. We can't say, okay, you gotta color in this many. Okay, you gotta write this number. This is, I have to see who understands this and who doesn't. If you get it wrong, it's okay. Don't worry about it. If you're stuck, we'll come and try to help you, but we can't give you the answers. All right? You guys did this yesterday with me, and we did it for review, so you should be good. Okay? All right. So we're figuring out ways to make 5. So I'm going to give you the first one. All right? The first one you're going to do is you're going to start with red. Red is going to be our color to start with. I want you to color all 5 shovels red. Start with all red. Go ahead, just the top row. Good. I know, I think a lot of you have been practicing. So this is good. So start all 5 are red. Okay? Remember, coloring each one, you'll just scribble across. And then it helps you count them, right? Okay, so then get your pencil out. So over here on the left, you're gonna write how many are red. Red's always gonna go on this side. So how many are red, Evelyn? 5. Very good. So we're gonna write the number 5. Over here. No, Alina, you're not watching. I said over here on the left. Okay? This is all gonna be your red shovels. Guys, are you looking? This side is where you're always gonna write how many are red. Okay? Keep it together. Red, and then yellow's on this side. So how many are yellow? None, right? So write the number that means none. Write that number. Okay? All right, so now I'm gonna help you through it, but now you guys have to do this on your own. Ready? So you're gonna start coloring all of these red again, but guess what? Take one red one away, and the last one's now gonna be yellow. Okay, so color them all red except for the last one. Take one red away. So go ahead and start coloring. Remember, color them red, and then the last one, remember we take one red away, and that one's gonna be yellow. So now, again, get your pencil back out and write your 2 cards. Count now how many are red, write it in, and then on the other side, write how many are yellow. Got it? All right, if you think you kind of get the pattern now, keep going. So again, go to the next row, start coloring them red, but remember now, we're gonna take away another red shovel. So remember, look at your numbers, your pattern. 5, 4, how many are gonna be red this time? Think about it, write it in. Write it in or color it, go ahead. All right, so take another red away and then add another yellow. Go ahead. So start to color them, remember red, but take away another red and make it yellow. And then write in your 2 parts again. But remember, your numbers are going to go down on this side, right? 5, 4, keep going down to the next one. And you did 0, 1, 2, right? They're all going up on the yellow side. So they go up by 1 and they go down by 1 on the red. So continue that pattern, keep going. So go down to the next row. Start with red, but then take away another red and add another yellow.
Perfect.
Write in your 2 parts.
For this one, good job.
Great job, guys. Great job. So keep that pattern going. Yes, yes, good job.
Good job,
Exactly. So again, start with your red, take another one away. Add another yellow. You got it. Good. Yes, yes. And remember, keep checking those numbers, guys. The reds are going down by 1. The yellows are going up by 1. So go back and check your numbers as you write them in. Okay? Good, you're doing really good with the coloring. That's okay. You can fill those in later. The coloring's good. You got it. You're going. Very good. Keep going. Keep going. Yeah, go all the way down to the bottom. Start again with your red. Keep going. Very good. Very good. Well, how many are red? Can you write it with your pencil? Good job. And I'll give you a hint. In the last row, they're all going to be what color? Very good. I can only help you so much, but that's great that you guys know that. Awesome. By the end, they should all be yellow, right? Very good. Very good, Ben. Very good. Awesome. You're getting it. Very good. Oh, careful. Here, how many should we have? This was this. You said 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? So this should be what color? Red. Okay. So careful. You wrote the right number, but you did color it right. So if this one is 4, how many should this one be? Red. 5, 4, 3. So make it 3. There you go. So now fix your numbers for me, okay? This number's right, but this one has to change. So now this one's gonna be, fix these. This one, that number should be over here, right? So let's fix that. Very good, very good. Kindergarten, this is wonderful. This is wonderful. And don't, go back and look at your numbers, make sure that you did them. Okay, correct. They all went down, they all went up. This is awesome. Are you guys like, what's going on here? This is fantastic. Okay, so can I erase it for you? Thank you for telling me the right color. You didn't know. So I'm just gonna double. Thank you.
Working hard. Working hard. You both your numbers right? Good, good, good. How exciting.
All right, go, keep going, buddy. Go on, you gotta keep going now. Now you got it. Okay, so again now, 5, 4, 3. How many now? Very good. Keep going. Okay, listen, for those of you who are ready, don't be, hold on, don't be turning anything. You're on this side, right? You're gonna flip it. We're at the beach. Okay, so listen.
Okay.
You guys just did really great with that last one. I'm really proud of you guys. Okay, so we're at the beach. Yeah, Valentina, flip the whole thing over. Flip it over. Good. Okay. So, let me just get you guys started, okay? You just have one that's finishing up, but that's fine. So, you're going to be counting. Remember, marking and counting. So, first thing you're going to start with, Evelyn. Victoria, can you start with the orange seashells. Mark them and count them, and then write how many you see. Do that for me. Write the number. Shh, quietly to yourself. Then do the sea stars on the beach. Mark them and count them. Write the number. Excellent. All right, you got it, Okay, and then the seagulls. Mark them and count them. Careful, they're very tiny, so mark them and count them carefully.
Number. Okay. Just the orange seashells that match the picture.
This one's a little bit more sharp than that one. Okay, and then just stop for a second. I'm just catching people up. Got some people that need to finish filling in their numbers. Go back and double check things, right?
Did you count these? So
Always go back and double check.
Like this. Yep, count those. Write that number right here. Perfect. Now find the starfish.
Sea stars. Okay. Doing good so far?
Great. Now write that number there.
Okay. Okay. So let me tell you a little something here for the next part. We got some fishies. Okay? So, alright, so we have a story here. So Lexi saw some really cool things at the beach. She saw shells, she saw sea stars, she saw seagulls, and now Lexi sees some fish swimming in the water. And she needs to figure out different ways to make 10. So it says color the fish red and yellow to show 2 different ways to make 10. Then write your numbers. So look up here. Start in the top row. Emily, get your mask up and get that out of your mouth. You can't keep things out of your mouth. You gotta put the mask on.
Okay, so now we're on this
Hand
one.
sanitize.
So let's listen.
Hand sanitize. Come here. All right, so start with red. And again, you can make any amount that you want. So start with red, and then color the rest yellow. And then write in your 2 parts. Red goes first, then yellow. So start with red.
How many are there?
coloring each fish, and maybe count as you're coloring, so then you'll know your two parts right away to write it.
How many are you gonna say?
So once you count how many red, maybe write that in right away in the first blank, and then count your yellow, and then write in that in the second blank. Very good. Write your two parts. Any amount that you want. It's a way to make 10. There's 10 fish there. Write in your two parts. Write your two parts. And then show me another way to make 10. So in the bottom row of fish, do the same thing. Color some red, color the rest yellow, write in your two parts. Can you write the parts in for me? So how many are there? Evelyn, sit. Sit. On your bottom, all the way down. All the way down. All the way. Show me a different way, not like the first time. Oh, very good. That works. Very good. Very good.
How many did you do?
Okay, wait, what are you looking for, bud? Oh, you're yellow. Yep, and color the rest. Very good. Then do the bottom row too. Show me another way. So start with your red, and then do yellow. Okay, once you think you're done, you're gonna go to the back. You've got beach towels. Now this time, it says they want blue and red crayons. So put away that yellow, we're gonna get a blue one. We gotta bring the yellow. Okie dokie. So, wait for a second, eyes on me, okay? Wait for a second, eyes on me. Okay, everybody. So, we're gonna do the same thing that we just did with the shovels, but now you're gonna do it with the beach towels. So, let's start with our same, I want you to start with the same color red. We're always gonna start with red, just to keep our pattern going here, okay? So, in the top row, guess what? All of them are gonna start to be red. Very good. So this is ways to make 6 this time. So we're adding one more. Okay?
All right, here we go.
So we're gonna make our pattern. Let's do it.
So color them all red across the top.
Okay, you have this one.
You don't have a red?
How many are supposed to be red?
Oh, okay, perfect.
You have to take some red
So
and
all
some
of
yellow. So
all
the
the way
rest
red.
have to be red. Okay, you did these two.
Okay.
Okay.
So
You
just
also have to did you count your yellow.
All of these are gonna be red across the top. So now we have 6, guys. We have 6.
What did you
You're
write?
right, 7.
Hold on. How many did you write?
8 is 7.
How many did you tell me?
Same type.
Oh, it's 7?
It's 7, yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. So go ahead, guys. Go ahead and just color the whole top row that way. Color them all, and then do.
First numbers.
Yeah, first number is red.
First number is red.
First number is red, and then this last, the one on the right is blue.
Oh, we're with the blue.
Yep.
Okay.
So write in your numbers. How many are red? How many are blue?
Now what are we gonna do? How are we gonna do?
Okay, Aiden. Here's buddy. I'm gonna help you once, but then I can't sit here and help you the whole time because we already went over this. How many are red? That's your first part. Then write it in.
Now what are we gonna do?
Okay, we're in the next page. Here. So start with red. All of them are gonna be red. Okay, go to the next one. Remember, take one red away, add a blue.
There you go.
Okay, hold on. I've got a lot of people.
About that.
Hold on. Now, since I'm not helping you guys through this, all of a sudden everyone forgot what to do.
Correct.
Okay, you get to go in the left way. Sorry, I got distracted. I was helping somebody. Okay, so again, let me go over this one more time.
Yep, you're doing good. Keep going.
Okay, so you started with all 7 red. I got you started. All right, so you have 7 and
Good, you got it.
Guys, everyone
Okay,
listening to me
switched
now.
We switched to
7 and 0, right? Okay, that first one's done for you. Now, remember, you start again with red, but take one red away, and now you're gonna have a blue. So then, write how many are red, write how many are blue. Remember, you just took one away, so we should have one, it's gonna be blue. Okay? And then continue your pattern. If you need to fix anything, that's fine. Oh, do you erase? How many are you erasing?
Yes, I'm
So
coming.
how many are supposed to be red?
Hold on, let me check.
Remember, you color all of the red and take one
All
away.
of these are-
Remember? So how many? So you gotta color all of the red and take one of them away and make it blue, right? Okay.
Write that number. Okay, so how many are there?
Let me erase all this. So color
Write
them.
that number here.
Okay. I'll get you started. Okay. So again, so you're coloring them all red except you take one away.
Right, and I take one away and make the last one.
Okay. So here's the problem. You're gonna continue this pattern, right? So I said I've got to go down by one. So all of these are gonna be red except
Hold on, hold on.
one. So you have 7. Okay, so I'll help you with this row, but then you gotta do the rest of them, okay?
So 5 has to be that color.
I'll change these numbers. Okay, so color all these red except for just one, okay? Okay, Aiden, you gotta keep going, buddy. You gotta write in your numbers.
Got it.
So listen, I'm gonna tell you though now, we're not doing all the ways to make 7, okay? By the time you get to the bottom, they're not all gonna be blue, okay? That's just so you know. What? No, that's fine, just take another, you got it, so you took one away and you made blue.
That many red.
So write in your numbers.
There's your pattern.
Remember, look at your numbers. Now, how many, you gotta count these though, there's only 5. How many are there? Remember, you start with 7, and then you're taking one away, so think about counting backwards. 7, what comes after that? Keep taking one away, no, we're not going up, we're going down, remember.
This side is the red side.
All right, so think about, if that helps you to write in the numbers right away, maybe you write in the numbers. 7, they take one away, what do you get? Okay, you gotta write those numbers in too, don't forget to write the numbers in. Just keep taking away one red towel, right, and adding a blue.
Yep.
Okay, if it helps you, maybe go this way. Now you have one blue towel, but now we're gonna have how many blue towels?
No, keep going. You got it.
2, so maybe color those blue right away. Hey guys, I was just telling Aiden something, it helped him out. If it's easier, you know, think about your blue, right? We had 0 blue, and then go down and color 1 blue, and then the next row, I said, well, how many blue are you gonna have now? And he said, oh, there's gonna be 1 more, so then he colored them right away, and then color the rest red. So that helps him to color and add on a blue one every time, because that number's gonna go up by 1. So if that helps you, maybe start with the blue instead.
Okay. 7.
Okay, you're doing fine. Oh, you didn't use how many? How many blue do you have? You have it colored, right? You wrote the wrong number.
Yeah, you got it.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you just gotta count. You're doing it right. You just gotta write the right number, silly. You don't forget to write these numbers in too. Very good. So keep up with that number. Keeps going down, right? This one keeps going. Keep going. You got it. You're getting it now.
Good job. So many red.
Okay, Aiden, buddy, you're not doing anything. You gotta do it. Okay, I helped you out. You're not coloring and writing in the numbers. Okay, come on, stay on task, buddy. You're doing it right. You just gotta write in the numbers now. Okay. Get a whiteboard out or hold on. Put it on your bucket. 7, 6, 5, 4. You can, that's one other way, but if you continue the pattern, what will be next? Ellen, why are you trying to trans? Keep going, all right? Keep that pattern going. Keep that pattern going. Yep. Sorry, we're just finishing up on that. Your time. Keep going. Keep going. No, she's not late. Remember, I told you you're starting late. You need to post on your test finish.
Okay. Okay.
Good. Don't reach where the numbers are.
How many are blue?
Keep going, Emily. You got it, you got it.
But how many are blue?
Be careful.
Okay.
You look at my numbers and you there's how many colors here. Count. So you come into here, there, and here.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Yep, get that going.
Okay.
Oh, this side is how many are red. So 1, 2,
Careful, how many are blue? Count them one more time. Okay, but you gotta keep going though.
you did this one.
7, 6, 5, 4,
Count with me.
3. So 3, 1, 4, 5. Right, good.
And you wrote that?
Good.
And then you put that in the book. Oh, that's one.
You got it, keep going. Okay, good. There's the bucket there.
That number. And then we have how many books.
Great, so I'm bucket. Then your bucket. Awesome. And now your bucket. Okay, that works there. Okay. All right, keep going. No, no, guys, I have kids working. You're quiet.
That many red.
You're letting them finish. What do you need? You decide. You don't have to, okay? You're there, how much you need.
What? No, no, wait.
See you next time.
Okay, keep going. Come on. That's up. That's up.
And then look at this number. No, that's too loud for people that are working. Don't do Legos, guys, no Legos.
Okay, now we're how many are red.
Okay, you need to keep going, come on, come on. You're on there. Right, two. Write it in, I found it.
5, 4, 3.
Okay, sit down, sit down. Okay, you're done? Great, great. I mean, I gotta say, it's a lot better than expected.
No one's going to.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Maybe 2.
I mean,
How many are red?
okay, you got that? Okay. Oh, okay, there you go. Got it. Great, great job. Okay, did you got the 3? Okay, but now you gotta make it match. Your towels, right? So how many, what is it?
Yeah, so we got a 9.
Here are your red towels.
So we're
Yeah, so that one red. Go ahead. All right, you got it. Write it in. Okay, write it in your numbers. Go, you're almost there. Just write it in. Very good, yes. Good job. And then how many? Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
Got it.
Oh my goodness, this is great. Great. Guys, oh my goodness. You just gotta stay on it,
Okay,
baby.
write
That's
your
all.
number.
You gotta stay on
How many
it.
red?
You can do it, you just gotta pay attention.
You got it.